I want to start off by saying cheers to everyone, especially to Sal, of course, and happy Sunday. Okay, so it's Sunday and it's time to eat the pulled pork from yesterday. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make some no-knead rolls for this. I did use the same recipe that I posted, I think it was about a week ago. I'll link to it up in the corner. The only difference is I added parsley and oregano to this, and I'm just going to try shaping it into rolls. So we're going to start off the same way as last time by having a really well floured surface to dump this up onto, and then once it's down there I'm gonna keep folding it over itself between 10 and 12 times until it's actually workable. And the easiest way to do this is using a scraper like this. Last time I used a spatula because I didn't have a scraper, but I'm back home, so okay. So what I do is I just start folding it over like this. Okay, and now we're going to divide this into 8 pieces. So I'm just going to split it in half, half, half. Yeah, you get the idea. And then we're going to shape each one. Now we got some surface that is sticky. Just dip it in the flour until it's no more sticky and just fold it in over itself. And once you get it to be more or less a consistent roll, add it to a bread pan with a parchment paper on top of it. And there we go. So I'm going to put this to the side with a tea towel and I'll meet you in about 30 minutes. Okay, so the oven is up to temp. It's been about 30 minutes and I actually let these rest in the microwave. So this is what it would look like. Just gonna put them on the middle shelf. 20 minutes. See you in a bit. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes and this is what we have. And I'd say I'm pretty happy with those. Okay, I'm gonna let them cool down and start preparing the rest of the meal. Okay, so there we go. Let's do this. I've got some pulled pork. I'm gonna make 4 sandwiches. I've got some cheese. I've got some onions. I've got some chili-based pico de gallo kind of salad thingy, and one without the chili. So more or less, they're more or less the same. And then I've got some barbecue sauce. This is not gonna be much more complicated than that, but I'm going to bring you over to the griddle and I'll show you how I'm going to do this. Okay, so to start this off, we need a little bit of oil, and then I did pull this pulled pork yesterday, but I'm going to pull it a little bit more to bring it down to size. It's easy to do when it's time to use it. Of course, I could have done this on beforehand, but well, I didn't. And there we go. Just gonna spread this out. Since this of course is already cooked, I only need to bring it up to temp. And I'm also gonna need a little bit of oil for that as well. Fry up the onions. Doing it simple, just making rings out of them. So I've got this on medium heat, I would say. I think this is actually starting to get warm enough for the sandwich I'm going to make anyway. So I'm going to make 4 little piles. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese, just a little bit. This is grated cheese. Of course I could have used the grated cheddar. I could have used some sliced cheese, but I figured this would work just as well. Tex-Mex. And I got a piece of butter because I want to fry up the bread before I use it. Give it a crust. So I'm going to show you, this is what the bread looks like. Came out really well. I'm going to do these rolls again. Anyway, I cut them into halves and I'm just going to give them a little bit of a buttery crust. and lid back on. Okay, I'm going to be using 2 different barbecue sauces. For me, I'm going to use sweet, spicy, and chipotle. For Helen, I'm going to use Kentucky whiskey. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little bit of barbecue sauce on the bottom. There we go. And then on top of that, we're going to dump one of the piles of pulled pork. Cheese isn't completely melted, but it's not really melting cheese either, so it is what it is. There we go. Then on top of that, we're going to have some onion. Whoops, that one will not be used. There we go. And then we're going to try adding a little bit of salad on top of this. Kind of hesitant to believing that this is going to work. So that's one. And then we have the other one. There we go. So I'm going to remove this, take a picture, and give it a taste test. Okay, there we go. Pulled pork sandwich. Let's try it. That turned out really nice. All the flavors melding together, the lime and the pico de gallo working with the barbecue sauce, it's really good. The pulled pork is really nice, and the cheese is cheddar. And the bread has got a really nice crust. I can recommend trying making this. And like I said, I'm linking the recipe for the artisan bread up there. Thank you for watching.